Hello traders, I hope you're doing well. In the last video, I promised you to talk about Forex market, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, you can do it right now to not to miss the analysis and sometimes the great analysis of the midday which attract and which can catch my eyes. And like today, I had a great analysis about Japanese yen and Canadian dollar. Okay, let's get started. The dollar index, as you can see, we were in a downtrend like this, and we had a breakout, pullback, and exactly this zone, and it was 2 or 3, 2 hours before the New York market. We had a downtrend, and the downtrend started. What I think is not a downtrend for a long time, because we are not in a downtrend anymore. What I think would be, something like trading range for some days up to the next time we have, great economic indicator from the United States. It might be tomorrow, and tomorrow we will have a great indicator from the United States which can move this, DXY. And we should wait, and you can see the next supports and resistance have been drawn for you, and you can easily use them. Okay, so this line can act still as a support, and these two areas can be supportive for dollar index. What I see for dollar is still uptrend until we have the breakout of this line again, and we might see dollar here. That is kind of improbable at the moment. Okay, and the next market I will tell you about is the euro dollar. So for euro dollar, it was kind of uptrend and bullish trend for today due to the correction of DXY, and I will tell you what happened exactly for euro today. What you see for euro is something like this, and at the moment of speaking, we have something like I told you that we had a kind of uptrend. If it wanted to be, something like this uptrend, so we wouldn't have, breakout. But the breakout happened. Now this line can act as a resistance. So if euro wants to be bullish, so it could be bullish up to these zones, maybe maximum. And I guess if it wants to be bullish like this, it should have a breakout of this line again, and we might see it is moving like that. But we should wait for tomorrow to see what will happen after the economic indicator of the United States. Okay, but the supports and resistance are clear, and you can see I have drawn them for you before. For pound USD, we had the same situation, and after the breakout, we had downtrend, and today we had something like a pullback. And as you can see the lines, just a second. Yes, now you can see the lines that we had a breakout, and it will be, I guess, something like a pullback. And the next target of British pound, if it wants to be bullish, it could be this zone, and we will have downtrend again. But what I see for the next days would be, trading range up to the moment of, economic indicators. It could show something, strange from the United States or other countries, or something economic, so it can change it. For USDJPY, still we are on our analysis and nothing new happened. And I told you that we have something like a bullish, and if it wants to become bullish, it would be the previous I don't know, resistance, historical resistance, but it happened today, due to being a round number 130, we had some reaction to this zone. So I have drawn this part for you, and this part can act as a resistance right now. If we want to have I don't know, bullish trend, we should have the breakout of this zone, pullback, and the rest. If it's not so, we can see this zone again as the next target of USDJPY. And the next market is Canadian dollar and USD. For Canadian dollar USD, I can tell you something interesting. Yesterday, Bank of Canada has announced that they are going to increase the rates. And what you see here is breakout of the line I have drawn for you. And what happened was something seriously bullish. And I guess, Canadian dollar is going toward, is moving toward its historical, let me say, resistance. But what does it have on the way? On the way, it has, something like this. This zone is acting as a resistance for Canadian dollar. You can update your chart with me. And finally, this zone. Finally, this one. So we should wait for tomorrow. And at the end, we could have, this zone as I have determined for you, 0.8. So we could wait to see what will happen. I don't know, somehow if you want to see and if you want to know, we can just delete this one and say between this zone I have drawn and the big zone is the resistance zone, and we should wait to see what will happen for Canadian dollar. And for Australian dollar or Aussie dollar, we had, very bearish day for United States dollar. And what happened is you see on the chart right now, and I guess we could have the rest of the bearish trend for tomorrow because it was seriously bearish right now. And you can see this line I have drawn for you acted as a great resistance. And at the moment of speaking, I guess the next target for USD AUD would be 1.35. And we should wait to see what will happen. If we have a breakout of this dynamic resistance, so the next target would be again 1.40, I guess 40 to 41 is the next target. That's it. All the sections have been drawn and have been explained for you. I hope you use it, and I hope your trades would be profitable. Have a great time.